So I wanted to record in the museum. It is authorized. I took a ton of pictures, and I feel like I barely even scratched the surface on the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. So when I was originally scheduling my trip, I didn't know that I would even be able to do this, that I could make it work. And through just a series of circumstances, I was able to do it. And I am so overwhelmed right now. Like, not just in how much there was, but just emotionally. So much of what I saw means so much to me. It's why I started the YouTube channel in the first place. I mean, I don't use it all that much, but it just makes me want to try that much harder. So every hour at the top of the hour on the third floor, they have a 17-minute long video. It's some of the Hall of Famers talking about their experiences, their clips of some of the biggest plays, some of the biggest moments in baseball history. And they were small, but yeah, I dropped a couple of teardrops. It means that much to me that I got to see that. And I was just getting choked up because, like, they tell you start on the second floor, and I did, because it's the history of baseball, and you go through the whole thing, at least as far back as they practically can. Even impractically, they still go back beyond what you would expect, and I was just getting choked up the whole time. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. And yeah, like, whew. This is my first trip here, but by no means is it going to be my last. I'm going to be making a lot of trips to this town. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I do know where, and I do know why. Now, I figure while I'm here, go ahead and get a couple of trinkets. First would be this hat. I got this bag that I plan on using in more locations, and I purchased one other thing because it's the one player that I legitimately wanted to get. Now, I thought about getting something David Ortiz, but I thought the hat would be a good thing in its place. But the one player I got, Roberto Clemente. And it's the fact that there's a plaque that resembles him, because I remember doing an episode on Roberto Clemente on my podcast, and I feel just as passionately about him as I did back then. And wow, this was so great, and I'm gonna do this again. I can push the New York State Capitol to tomorrow, because this means a lot. This is by far the most important thing in the state of New York to me. And I don't know anything else can come close.